too late tonight, some late. So don't worry. Today I discuss general chemistry of water. So everything you need to know about water hardness, total dissolved solid, pH and alkalinity. So there are many technical terms surrounding the general properties of your drinking water, but this should not be. That is, should not be stop you from knowing your water's fundamental chemistry rather than leaving you uh, scratching your head and searching the internet for hours. We have assembled this handy guide to help you understand that some of most important and fundamental water properties mean. So we think everyone who drink water should know about these main water properties and why they matter. Well, we will take a look at the following water properties: hardness, total dissolved solid, pH and alkalinity. So read on this video to find out why each is important, what they for you, your water quality and health general ranges, and want to do what to do about them. So first of all, I discuss about what is the hard water. Water is typically categorized as hard if it contain high levels of dissolved and positivity charged minerals like calcium, magnesium. 83% of US drinking water has some degree of hardness. While it is not a health hazard, it can be a bother to your pipes, fractures, and other water fixtures. So, water water that lack this like these hard minerals is called soft water. You will most likely hear about hard water and a water softener. It is in the high some context. So this is because the water, hi, hello. Software is a treatment device of water, conditioning system that removes hard minerals from water and usually replacement these minerals with something less problematic, right? Water that has been treated or conditioned by a water softener tested differently than hard tester. It also less than of a design of fractures. So why does water hardness matter? Why Alan? Why? What's your name? How are you? So hard water is like to leave mineral and deposit on everything is dust. So this mean that hard water can cause problem in a home or business. Hi Vinatria, how are you? Where are you from? Hard water can hot what the hard water can clog pipes through the formation of minerals despite called scale, leave marks on sink, baths and toilets, prevent your soup from lathering of forming bubbles. So cause expensive manufacturers and damage to water and relation equipment like heaters, kettle, and cooling towers, etc. etc. So hardness is not internally bad or dangerous. However, a small amount of water hardness is actually good for your tap water, because hard elements like magnesium and calcium will naturally caught in inside surface of your pipes and protect corruption wise will reduce the likelihood of metals lodging from plumbing into your drinking water. So it is safe of drinking hard water. If it safe of drinking hard water, is it safe or not? So hard water can be beneficial. Often when we discuss water quality and wealth, we only uh, think about the negative impacts, but the National Research Council states, NRCH, National Research Council states that hard water generally contributes between 5 to 20% towards total calcium and magnesium um, dietary needs. While there is some evidence drinking water hardness to other health condition is not yet fully clear what if any negative health impact there may be. Water hardness above 400 ppm, however, may very well when treatment for the sake of avoiding potential health impacts. So even though there is no health concern yet fully endorsed by the impacts, even through the health concern yet fully endorsed by the scientific community, hardness at a high enough level should be reduced in order to avoid potential unwanted impact to skin and hair. So some water um, softener use ion exchanges technology, where calcium and magnesium water hardness ion both are exchanged for sodium ions in your water. So it's unlikely that the etc sodium is your water will cause a health problem. But if you have high blood pressure, you can avoid worrying about the added salt content by choosing salt-free water softener. They tend to use potassium chloride ions. So now my question is that what level of water hardness is acceptable? So while there are different subject interpretations of hard and soft water, so there is a general guide of clarification. Your water is a hardness measurement. So hardness clarification is soft. Soft is 0.100 part per millions. Moderate 100 to 200 part per millions. Hard 200 to 300 part per millions. Extremely hard 500 to 1000 plus part per millions. In order to find an equipment, you need to measure wall ions that makes up water hardness. Engineering measure hardness as part of per millions ppm of calcium carbonate because it is easy to measure and one of the primary source of water hardness. So you might see that hardness is measured you with varying units. Parts per million of calcium carbonate, milligrams per liters of calcium carbonate, and grains per gallon, etc. So we know that all that unit can get confusing. Here are some useful ways to convert from one unit types of another. So if you want to avoid hard water for your reason, for any reason, there are two main water softening option. You can consider investing in water softeners that use salt based ions exchange technology. Water softeners that use non-salt based technology like potassium chloride ions, etc. uh, Reverse osmosis RO treatment systems. You will need to maintain RO often. You if your water hardness is high, and this can be expensive. On the other hand, you may even need to add some hardness to your water if your water is too soft. Doing so means adding minerals like calcium and magnesium back into your water with a special remineralized filter. Having some hardness in your water is good for your pipes because it can protect them from the corrosive effects of overly soft water. So because water hardness usually affects the entirely a water system, pipes, fixtures, showers, pumps, and equipment. Water softeners are generally only installed at the facility of whole home level. You won't often install a softener and just one tap. Rather, you will find most products are designed for the full of building. This system are called point of entry POE, point of entry, as opposed to point of use or POU. So uh, I discuss now what is the TDS in water. So TDS TDS means total dissolved solid in a measure of all dissolved compounds in your drink water. So primarily composed of beings or beneficial minerals, while this dissolved solid may refer to many substances you cannot in your water. The term total dissolved solid typically refers to this dissolved inorganic salt. Example: calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium, bicarbonates, chloride, sulfates, mm, come in small quantities and dissolve organic matters, etc. So ultimately, a measure of total dissolved solid is considered to be a sum of all inorganic and organic substance in your water. So TDS meter measure the level of total dissolved solid in water in parts per million. TDS means total dissolved solid. So in the United States, uh, elevated TDS in water attributed to natural environmental feature such as mm, mineral springs, salt deposit, and soft sweaters instruction. However, other source of TDS is drinking water may come from soak, urban and agriculture runoff, industrial wastewater, chemicals and water treatment processes, salt for de-icing, radios, etc. So why do total dissolved solid matters? High TDS constructions in your water are likely to cause aesthetics issue rather than health issue. Due to this possible effect, TDS is only listed as a secondary drinking standard as a EPA. Wise means that they are governed by a man uncomfortable, unforceable guideline rather than a mandatory standards. So high TDS levels not result in an unpleasant taste, especially bitter or salty, an unpleasant appearance, a film of participants of frictures, etc. Low TDS level may result in corruption of fixture of pipe and reduce water filter efficiency. So, what is the safe level of TDS? There is no reliable data on the health effects of total dissolved solid. Through elevated level of some of the specific ion can cause negative health outcomes. This means what you need to look at the concentration of individual compounds in your water will determine its safety and not the TDS. Extremely high TDS level can indicate that potentially harmful contaminants such as magnesium, arsenic, or iron are present in your water. The primary impact of high TDS is a undesirable taste as well as other aesthetic and operation issue like high hardness and potential for straying. The TDS is typically drinking water is anywhere of 50 to 200 ppm parts per million. The EPA has a set of secondary MCL of 500 part per million TDS to control for potential and operational issue. Solid taste, color water, and hardness and deposits, but this is not a health related. So, what is the acceptable TDS level in drinking water? Water quality character is satisfactory. Satisfactory dissolved solids in part per million 0 to 500. Less than desirable 500 to 1000. And undesirable to 1000 to 1500. And unsatisfactory is 1500 plus. So what can I do about high TDS in my tap water? Mm, the best way to lower TDS in your tap water to invest in a reverse osmosis water filter. Most RO system will remove at least 95% of TDS in your water. So that is the matter. So this is my end of my session, and I will coming back tomorrow. Uh, 12 o'clock, and I discuss the second part of this video. So till then, God bless you. Thank you. Bye. Tata.